Why are we obsessed with watching people play Runescape in the most ridiculous ways possible? As a Runescape player, I enjoy consuming content on the side while being productive. And the best content to watch while playing, as I think many would agree, is Runescape content. There is nothing better than watching these sick, autistic, beautiful people play this game in sick, autistic ways. It makes my grinds seem like a piece of cake in comparison. But why is that? Why do so many people love watching these series, including myself? What is the biggest appeal in such series? Why do we watch a man suffer his way through a swamp for 12 hours? The simple answer is problem solving. And if you are into problem solving, you can check out my game Beach Pass on Steam. It is a challenging platformer game where you drive a pickup truck through tough obstacles to reach a beach party, inspired by games like Alt F4 and Getting Over It. I would truly appreciate it if you gave it a try and shared your thoughts. Back to the video. OSRS is an old game. I'm not just talking about the re-release of it in 2013. This game existed since 2001, and RuneScape is not designed as your typical modern MMORPG. It resembles a sandbox game more than anything else. With the game being non-linear, it created the perfect groundwork for content to pile up over time. Content that may be released all the way back in 2001 and has expired its use. But the fact is, it is still there if one wishes to interact with it. Take this churn for example. It is in Lumbridge, the starting area of the game. And even though I have created dozens of accounts and passed through this area thousands of times, I have never once known this existed until I watched Limproot's Extreme One Chunk video. Apparently, you can use it to process milk into cheese, butter or cream. But why did this guy discover this on his own and I have never found it? The answer is simple. He locked his account to the starting chunk of the game, until he completed everything he could on that starting chunk. So he spent a ridiculous amount of time in this small square. This in turn made sure that he explored every little pixel that this area has to offer, and he uncovered all the hidden details that existed in it. The churn was of no use to any normal player, but for him it was his main source of creating food for a long time. And I love this. The idea that people can still play this game in ways that have never been seen before and discover new things in its 24-year-old history is so interesting to me. These players have played this game so much that to have fun, they are putting restrictions on themselves to challenge their game knowledge and skills. These restrictions then force these players to investigate the game even more carefully than anyone ever did before, to find things that have never been tried before, to push the game and what it can do to its limits. They start problem solving. And problem solving is addicting to us humans. We owe our entire civilization to this addiction. We just can't get enough of it. And this is the exact reason why I think people love watching these series. How did he manage to complete a raid while locked only in Mauritania? How did he get a level 3 fire cape? That is impossible. He's obviously under-leveled and under-geared. How is he going to farm this boss? There's no training methods here. How is he going to train the skill? How is he going to know quest experience? The list goes on. These questions are extremely intriguing because as a player, you know and understand how incredibly difficult and long it would take to accomplish these goals. Or in some cases, you just straight up think they are impossible. And you wonder how and if they can do it. The same appeal exists in other sandbox games like Minecraft, where creativity and restriction go hand in hand. These videos you are seeing now benefits from the same human mechanism as these ones. That's why you click on these videos. It makes you curious, and if the quality of the video is good, you become hooked into the story of that character in a medieval point-and-click fantasy game. Seriously, some of these YouTube series are like watching a TV show. In TV shows or movies, the story moves forward in time with the help of conflicts. There are problems that the main characters have to solve, and this is exactly what happens in RuneScape series as well. And every restriction series that I have ever watched taught me stuff that I had never known about this game that I have been playing for years. It was so addicting to see every piece of content buried underneath the surface of this game that I love, and it made me appreciate it so much more. This feat that RuneScape has accomplished can't be replicated easily in another MMORPG, because you need time and a non-linear progression system for content to pile up, for tools to exist so that players can use them in unique ways. If you are a RuneScape player, you have probably watched some of these series on YouTube as well. So which one was your favorite and why? Let me know down in the comment section. For me personally, although there are a lot of them that I absolutely love, The Nightmare Mode series from Settled is my favorite. It hooked me on a completely another level compared to the rest. The risk he took on that series was insane, and he made such a good story out of his journey that in the final episode, I was cheering for him to accomplish his goal. Thanks for watching this video, hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. See you in the next one, peace!